So I don't think it's a stretch to say that the Obama administration, as presidencies go, is, I don't know, maybe not hostile to free markets, but at least very skeptical of free markets. And yet we have a situation where they don't seem to object to airline mergers. Why is that?
It's true. You know, the major legacy carriers have for years, their analysts, their CEOs have been demanding room to consolidate so they can compete less with each other and make more money. And that's finally happening. And a lot of it is happening under the Obama administration. And I think this coincides with something else, which is the resurgence of airline labor. The unions not only have a stronger hand at these airlines, but they're increasingly in favor of consolidation because these deals are always coming with promises to protect jobs, to protect wages, and to avoid layoffs. So suddenly, the unions in the last few years have become champions of consolidation rather than opponents to it. So you have basically
businesses
of the airline business with the unions in charge, and I think the Obama people like that.
Okay, so businesses that seek to consolidate and then raise profits, that's sort of the idea of business often, but it's hard for me to see the Obama administration cheering that if it happens, for example, in the oil industry. I would think there are a lot of industries where you have unions, but is there a recognition that airlines basically have to get together to survive?
There certainly is that. You know, a lot of these airlines that have been through bankruptcy once, twice, some three times in the last couple of decades. And, you know, the country needs air service. These major legacy carriers are the ones who mainly provide service between smaller towns and smaller towns through hubs. The JetBlues in the Southwest don't do that. So it's important to have these airlines around. And it's not unusual for Democratic leaders to like cartelized industries with larger union constituencies. It's, you know, they're only in favor of competition when it's taking money away from capitalists and giving it to other capitalists. They're not in favor of a competition if it's depriving labor of fat paychecks and comfortable benefits.
Okay, because I was wondering if maybe there was something about the Antitrust division at the Justice Department, the current Justice Department, that perhaps they were exercising admirable regulatory restraint in some cases, but you're only seeing this in airlines, I gather.
Well, so far, you're not seeing it in wireless. The telecom carriers would like to get together too, for a lot of the same reasons, by the way. You're not seeing it yet, but it could happen. But I think the airlines are a unique case because they've been losing so much money since deregulation that finally the political forces have coalesced with the economic logic, which is you need to reduce the number of legacy carriers.
Okay, well, I think this is kind of an interesting, maybe helpful news you can use segment for our business audience. So the recipe for getting regulatory relief from Washington is to have a lot of union labor and very unprofitable businesses.
Well, there's no question, especially with airlines. The Justice Department puts a finger to the wind because politicians have such a powerful interest in how airlines behave. So if the unions and the politicians are in favor of consolidation, nothing is going to stop it.